Do you have an altar in your home? Today, we are talking about altars and how to create a sacred space in your home to not only deepen your connection with your spirit guides, strengthen your intuition, and bring your spiritual practice into your daily life. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a beautiful, perfect altar that not only reflects your spirit, but connects you with your guides and allows you to create a beautiful, meaningful, sacred space that reflects you. Hi, I'm Sonia. I'm a fourth generation intuitive, and I'm on a mission to help reawaken you to your innate divine self, your intuition. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click on that little bell notification so you're notified every time I release a new video every week. And know that anything that I mention, you'll find linked in the description box below. So let's get into it. Altars, what are they? Altars are basically living, breathing portals to the spirit world. They're a designated place for you to commune with your spirit, with your guides, to ask for support. I grew up with altars throughout my house, throughout my house even now. And there are all different types of altars that we can get into, but today we're going to specifically talk about spirit guide altars. Like last week, we were using oracle cards as a way to connect with your spirit guides. If that's been something that's been working for you, please leave me a comment in the just below. I love to hear from you. So let's get into it.
Yay! Okay, let's make our spirit guided altar. The first thing you need, some space, a designated area. This can be a table, a shelf, a tiny corner, somewhere that you can commune with your guides. Second thing that you're going to want to do is set an intention. An intention just means that it's connected and it's your decision. I intend for this to be an altar, a portal for me to connect. Now, there are a few different elements that come into play when we're talking about altars. First of all, we have sacred items. These are items that mean something to you. We have statues. This could be your Kuan Yin or your Mother Mary. We have elementals. These are things that connect us to the four elements: earth, air, fire, water, spirit. We also have beautiful oracle cards. These are ways and images that we can meditate with. Anything that brings you joy, anything that connects you to your heart space, anything that elevates your vibration is perfect for your spirit guide altar. So let's see what we're working with today. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is some statues. I mean, for me, I love a Mother Mary. Mother Mary and Kuan Yin. These are going to be my two statues for my spirit guided altar because they represent the divine feminine of compassion and of nurturing. And when I think about connecting with my spirit guides, that's how I feel. So these are two things that work for me. So see, in your house, you have a statue. This is all just suggestion and really of what feels good because it's your own creative, collaborative project. Next thing that I have, we're talking about sacred items. I've got Yip. Yip brings me joy. He's my little spirit guide, joy guide. Anything that brings elements of humor and fun and play, that's the language of the spirit world. So that's why Yip is one of my non-negotiables in my altar. Other beautiful things that we can use: candles. Any way that you can connect to your five senses, whether it's incense, whether in lighting a candle, that helps to cue your physical body to pay attention and quiet that mind, is really important in creating and nurturing a sacred space with your altar. Other things that I have, I brought a bell. We're talking about using different senses. Bells are really wonderful as powerful ways to open and close your time at your altar. Other things that I have here, I've got a beautiful shell with some sage, Palo Santo. Like I said, I'm very big on using the senses to key in my body, my higher self to prepare. So, you can use your sage, you can use your favorite crystals. Crystals are also a beautiful way that you can use to connect with your spirit guides, with some selenite, help clear in that energy. We got a feather, elemental. These are all just items that mean something to me. We can also use holy cards These are also great ways that great, beautiful things that reside on our altar. I've got my oracle card. As we talked about in our video last week, oracle cards are a great way to communicate with your spirit guide. So if you pull your oracle card, put it on your altar. Not only will the images help to kind of get into your subconscious, but it's a great way that we can meditate and communicate and further learn the language of our guides. I also have this beautiful crystal. Just got some fun things. Photos of people who you love, family members or friends who've passed, pets who have passed. This is also a nice way that we can key in our senses, key in our heart space, and connect with our spirit world. Other things, I got a rock from my grandfather. And another fun one is chocolate. My guides bring me sweetness. So it's always fun for me to bring in an element of like chocolate. Flowers are another beautiful thing that you can use. Most importantly, as opposed to any of these specific things, like I said, these are all suggestions. Having a space that feels good, that when you look at it, raises your vibration, that helps you feel connected, helps you feel supported, helps you feel guided, is the most important. And one way that we can use these altars to not only communicate with our spirit guides, but our higher self and ask for help is, this is a living thing. So the more time you spend at your altar, the more time in meditation, in prayer, in giving it little gifts like chocolate, putting in new photos, cycling out old stuff, the more that the energy will grow. Just like when you walk into any sacred space, a church, a mosque, a Buddhist temple, you can feel that peaceful vibration, whether or not you're affiliated or take part in the religious practice. That's because it's a living, breathing thing. And you're bringing that energy into your home. So in connecting with your spirit guides and in your altar, just most importantly, does this feel good? What are the things that help to make me feel guided, connected, and whole? And whether it's photos, statues, fun little yips, I'm a big fan of bringing things that make me smile and laugh. Sometimes I find that the spirit world can be a little heavy. And that the language of spirit is laughter and love. So this is just a manifestation of how deeply you are loved, how much you are supported. And so use it every single day. I like to light incense every day, ring a bell. The more time that you spend, the more that your relationship and connection to your altar will grow. The more that you'll notice your spirit guides, the more that you'll notice and pay attention to all the ways that you're being helped and supported. So I hope that this video helped you. If you've created an altar, send me a picture. Tag me on Instagram at SoniaTully_ or send it to hello@soniatully.com. I love to hear and see your altars. They're so different around the world. And next week, we will be talking all about tarot cards, doing readings, and also how intuition simplifies your life. So I hope I see you here next week. Don't forget to hit subscribe, leave me a comment. Do you have an altar? Are you going to build an altar? Do you have a favorite thing you're going to put on your altar? I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further develop your relationship with your spirit guides, think about coming to my workshop, March 12th. Check out all of my different offerings over on my website, SoniaTully.com, my soul readings, mentoring, my weekly podcast with my mom. I love to support you. But more than anything, thank you so much for your time today. And I hope you have fun making your beautiful altar. All my love. Bye.